Ba ba dee ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 ha ba da ba da ba 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 da ba. Hello, everybody. It is Patrick, your friendly neighborhood shaman, and we are going to do our sacred pipe ceremony. Oh, I lost track of time, but I wasn't drawing this time. Usually I'm drawing and I lose track of time, but I actually had some other projects I was working on. But I'm here now. Thank you for joining me. Oh, so I am just getting set up. Thank you for your patience. We do have the virtual campfire going in the background. So it's like we're around the campfire. I'm going to put my phone down. So I am Patrick, your friendly neighborhood shaman, if you don't know who I am. And we are going to be doing a sacred pipe ceremony. So I'm just going to be getting that set up while I ramble and while other people catch up and realize we are live online. So, oof, it's March. Happy March. It's like, time is crazy. Sometimes things feel like they're taking forever, like they're never going to end, and other times it's like things just zip past. So just in case someone is new here, I will talk about the pipe ceremony, kind of give you a quick run through what it's going to look like, what will happen, what the pipe actually is, and the significance and all of that. But I've been doing this live for about almost 3 years. It was like March 3 years ago when the pandemic started. And I've been doing it ever since. So yeah. Just getting my altar set up. So, got all my special magical little things. The little things that resonate with my heart. It's like the items on my altar don't have power in themselves to heal me or to whatever. I mean, and don't get me wrong, everything has, hey Valerie, everything has power, everything has a consciousness, everything has a spirit. But nothing has the power to change you or to, it can support you in your healing, it can support you in your remembering your wholeness, which is what healing is all about. It's remembering the wholeness that's already there. And we tend to kind of phase up and down the spectrum of frequencies, and so we can forget from one day to the next our divinity, our strength, and what we're doing and why we're doing it. And that's when your altar comes into play, or the things on your altar, because they've maintained, like the things that you put on your altar, the things that I have here on my altar have been through countless ceremonies. And so they carry the vibrations and the memories of every ceremony that they have been a part of. And they hold that vibration, especially the stones, right? And so they hold that vibration. And then when I come to do ceremony, no matter if my brain is someplace else, if I'm worried about something going on or something that's going to happen or whatever, I pull out my altar or start putting my altar together. And these things help through entrainment to raise my frequency, to not that they have the power to raise it on their own, but they've been infused with my energy, my intentions over time. And so when I bring them out, it's easy, like they support me in reminding me of my own frequency, of who I truly am on a higher level. And so they hold space for me to come into alignment, to come back into my own sense of wholeness and everything. You know, and that's not to say, like I said, it's not to say that, especially like stones and crystals don't have powers. Everything has its own consciousness, its own spirit, its own frequency. And a lot of the frequencies of the stones help to hold us at a higher frequency, closer to our true authentic identity than what we tend to remember in our day-to-day life. So anyway, so thank you everyone for joining me. The counter at the top actually says 0, but I've seen a couple people come on. I don't know if people are still there. If you're here, thank you. Welcome. Even if you're watching this after the fact, your energy, your presence is a vital component to what happens. So the first thing I'm going to do, and hoping my drumstick doesn't lose its head, is I'm going to set sacred space where we call in the spirits, the elements, to hold sacred space around us. Like I was talking about frequency, they raise the frequency around us to put us in this bubble of a higher frequency, light and love that keeps other frequencies out. And so what that means is, like, once we set sacred space, once we call the spirits in to watch over us, we can relax, because we don't have to be hyper vigilant and watch for every little threat. We can relax knowing that we are taken care of, that we are in safe space, in alignment. And so we can, rather than being closed down and protecting ourselves, we can open up to receive the blessings of Creator and Spirit. So spirits of the earth, spirits of the air, spirits of the fire, spirits of the water, spirits of the upper world, spirits of the lower world, compassionate spirits of the middle world, the Fae, the spirits of the land, the ancestors of the land. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for holding us and you're living your light. Love setting sacred space. I can breathe now. All right, so for anyone who is new to this, who have never experienced a pipe ceremony or been to one of my ceremonies, yes, it's an organic, ceremony is an organic thing. And even though we might be taught the same way, or people might be brought up in specific traditions, at some point, each person has to start listening to the guidance of their own spirits, their own ancestors, and tweak the ceremony, introduce other things into the ceremony. So technically, no two people would ever do the exact same ceremony. Each person should have a bit of a flair, or, a uniqueness about it, because, we base it on the roots of tradition, but then we reach our branches to express in a different way that is meaningful and serves the people that it is meant to. So this is my ceremony, and it's constantly changing. Like I said, it's organic. It's a living, breathing thing, and so it changes over time. My guides will have me introduce new elements to it, different things. So even if you have been to a pipe ceremony before, you might not recognize everything that I do, including the fact that I'm videoing this, but that's a whole other issue. So this is the pipe, for those who are new. The sacred pipe that was given, the original pipe was given to the Lakota people 19 generations ago by a White Buffalo Calf woman, who just happens to be one of my main spirit guides, and I've been working with her for around 15 years. So it's no surprise to me that I ended up being a pipe carrier, which is a vocation just like becoming a priest or a nun. It's something you are called to do. The spirits call you, you don't decide. But anyway, all that aside, the stem of the pipe is the divine masculine, and the bowl of the pipe is the divine feminine. So when we put the pipe together, it is all of creation. It is all the duality joined in union into one. And so when I put the pipe together until I pull it apart, it's just one giant prayer. And when it goes together, it wakes, like I said earlier, everything has its own spirit. And my pipe has its own spirit. And when I put it together, it kind of wakes up the spirit of my pipe, and divinity is present. And so it opens a channel straight to Creator. And so I always tell people when I put my pipe together, until I take it apart, to think your biggest and best thoughts and prayers and intentions, because they're going straight there with no filters, no obstacles. And so the pipe ceremony, the way it's going to look, I'm going to light some sage and smudge everything on my altar here, including the pipe. Oh wow, getting little, the fairies are here. I'm seeing little blue flashes everywhere. Awesome. I love when they're around. So I'm going to smudge everything, and then I'm going to say a prayer asking for permission to smoke in this place at this time. And then, assuming that the answer will be yes, I'll put the pipe together, and then I will put 4 pinches of tobacco into the bowl, And when I do that, I do prayers and offerings to the different directions, different things, and that part is all out loud. So you will hear that as I offer to different beings, different spirits or whatever. And then once I'm done packing the bowl, I have a song that White Buffalo Cappleman gifted me and requested that I sing before each ceremony that I facilitate. So I will sing that then, and then I will light the pipe, and then the next part will be in silence, but you'll see me offering the pipe to the four directions, to Father Sky, to Mother Earth, in a circle for all our relations, and then to Creator. Then I will pause with the stem to my forehead and the bowl to my heart for a moment of silent prayer. Then I will come back, probably need to relight the pipe at that point. And then the first thing I'm going to do is take a great big puff of smoke, and I will blow it straight at my camera. And at that point, that's when you dream your biggest dream, you pray your biggest prayer, you set your biggest, bestest intention. Because that smoke, your prayers are carried on that smoke, coming from my heart, through my breath, through the graciousness of the Tobacco Nation, through my camera, and then through the magic of the holographic universe and the internet, comes through whatever device you're watching this on, straight to your heart. Then I will continue to go on and smoke the pipe. I will blow different breath blessings for some of my own intentions, some intentions that others have asked me to do. And when you see me blowing smoke, feel free to attach your prayers. It's the smoke of the tobacco that carries our prayers to Creator. And, you know, the purpose of this time together, the purpose why I started doing this was to hold space for people, to give people a space, sacred, safe space, no matter what your beliefs are, no matter what your faith, whatever you believe in, this time and space is for you to take the world off your shoulders, to connect to Spirit as best you can in whatever form is the best for you, whether it's meditating, praying, or chanting out loud, singing, yoga, Tai Chi, whatever you do to connect to Spirit, you are welcome to do that here in this space. That is what it is for. To give you a reason and an excuse and a place to let go of the outside world and just focus inward. That is the whole reason that I started doing this back at the beginning of the pandemic. So then when we're all complete, when it feels complete, I'll come back, I will say another prayer, I will sing another song, and I will take the pipe apart, and that will be the end of the ceremony part. And then I usually ramble for a little bit. Hopefully what I say has some value, or, you know, hits fertile ground, is helpful to people. That's my wish and my hope anyway. So with that, I will go ahead and let's do ceremony. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May the beauty of the fire lift your spirits higher. May the beauty of the earth fill your heart with mirth. May the beauty of the rain wash away your pain. May the beauty of the sky make your mind to fly. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every way. May the beauty of the fire lift your spirits higher. May the beauty of the earth fill your heart with mirth. May the beauty of the rain wash away your pain. May the beauty of the sky make your mind to fly. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. Oh. Grandmother, grandfather, eagle, we send a voice. We ask permission to smoke in this place at this time. All our guides and guardians watch over us as we smoke. Creator, Earth Mother, Tuabin, Shanadisi, Magikiwas, and Waboose. There is always room for you in my pipe. Yeah. Creator, Earth Mother, for the two-legged, the four-legged, the winged, the crawlers and the swimmers, all our relations come smoke with us. Grandmother Moon, Grandmother Ocean, to the energy of birth, growth, maturity, the spirit realm and our ancestors, may all the passages of our lives be in harmony and grace. Creator, Earth Mother, to eagle, coyote, bear, white buffalo calf woman, bringer of the pipe and the law of good relations to the people. Okane Bayama, Okane Bayama. Grandmother, Grandfather Eagle, we send a voice. We thank you for our lives. We thank you for guiding us easily and effortlessly to our highest and best. Thank you for loving us, holding us, carrying us, seeing us without judgment, agenda, or condition. Thank you for who we have been, for who we have become, and for who we are becoming. Aho. Ihila ihio. Ihila ihio. Ihila ihio. Ihi. Ihi. Ihila ihio. Ihila ihio. Ihila ihio. Ihi. Aho. Oofta. I never get tired of this. I've said it before. I was raised Catholic, and then I was introduced to paganism, and then shamanism. So I have been to a ceremony or two, and this, hands down, is the most powerful and most sacred ceremony that I have ever experienced. So, and it's such an honor and privilege to be able to share it with others. Just speaking from my own point of view, like I was saying earlier about the roots and the branches and everything. Traditions are meant to evolve. Traditions are meant to grow. If they're not alive, if they're not pertinent to the people who are seeking guidance, seeking help, trying to align, trying to connect to Creator, to Great Spirit, then they don't have a purpose. They have to have meaning. And so one of the things I have learned growing up Catholic and everything else, that there are certain things that are the building blocks of what we do. There are certain things that are the foundation. It's like when they remodel a home, right? You've got the load-bearing walls, and then you've got the walls that you can play with. And you don't mess with the load-bearing walls because those are the structure, right? And so there are certain elements of tradition that is the structure, the bones, the bare bones of ceremony. And as long as your structure is firm, your tradition is there, you've got the roots in the ground. If you continue, I got like, okay, so 2 or 3 weeks ago, I did a shamanic journey and I talked with Black Elk. If you don't know who that is, he wrote, he narrated a book, Black Elk Speaks. He's a really well-known Lakota medicine man who spoke a lot about the pipe. And I was asking him about the pipe and about tradition and stuff. And I can't remember his exact words, but it was like, tradition is the roots. And if you continue to just repeat the tradition, it becomes pointless because nothing grows from it. But if you stand on the roots and you reach for the sky and allow your branches to spread, that is what tradition is for? Who doesn't, whose ancestors, whose parents and grandparents don't want their children to reach for more than what they had? To experience joy, to experience the whole point of ceremony is to feel the connection to spirit, right? And so as long as those roots are there, it's like reach for the stars. I wish I could remember exactly what he said, but that was the gist of it. Because all spirituality, all ceremony, whatever it is, all traditions are, the whole point of all of this is the inward journey. You are already divine. You are already a part of Creator. And just like I was talking earlier about all the things on my altar, how they resonate, how they hold a frequency because of because of all the ceremonies they've been a part of. They hold that frequency of every ceremony they've been in, and it helps me to find my own. It entrains my frequency, my vibration to that higher frequency, so that I can find the spirit, the God divinity within myself. Tradition for tradition's sake is pointless. Ceremony is like poetry. The words in poetry are just to keep your mind distracted so your heart can feel between the lines, so your heart can feel what's actually there. And because you will never think yourself to enlightenment. You can't force yourself, you can't think your way to enlightenment. You have to experience it. And so just like poetry gives our mind something to do, and it's beautiful too, the mind can appreciate the beauty, but there's so much more going on here than just the letter of the law, so to speak. If the letter of the law doesn't serve the spirit of the law, then the letter of the law is pointless. So I don't know why I'm talking about that tonight. But no matter what you do, intention is everything. Intention is the main ingredient in ceremony. And so no matter what you do, no matter what it looks like, if it connects in your heart, if it makes your heart open even just a little bit, then it serves you. If it helps to remind you of your connection to spirit and the fact that you are spirit having a human experience, not a human having a spiritual experience. Spirit is your essence, it's your identity, it's your true self. And all the other stuff is frosting. And so ceremony, in a way, helps get our head out of the way, keeps our mind busy, so that we can actually feel into that space of spirit, where we can leave space for the magic. You can't think miracles, you can't think magic, you have to feel it. It's a part of the very fabric of the universe. So I hope that is meaningful. I hope that is helpful. It doesn't matter what you do. I mean, even just everything you do is ceremony. If you do it with mindfulness and heart, it's ceremony. If you just praying or thanking your food and all the people who went into bringing that food to your table, all the animals and plants that are feeding you, the rain and the air and the earth that have fed those plants or those animals. That is ceremony, and that is connecting us to spirit. That is the purpose of ceremony. And so it can be the most simple thing. It can be a very elaborate, high magic, whatever. But none of the clothing matters. It's what's underneath it, the intention, the heart. And if you come through it feeling more connected, that was a good ceremony. At the same time, what my guides are telling me is to remind you also that there is no bad ceremony, that there's no getting it wrong, right? Whatever you do is perfect. Because in doing ceremony, your intention is to connect to something greater than you. And whether you actually are aware of it or not, just that intention, that ceremony does connect you. You might question it, you might doubt it, I don't know if I did it right, but it's a practice just like everything else, and the more you practice it, the more you'll become aware of that than whatever is out there. And I think I need to stop it there because my phone just gave me a notice that I'm on low power mode, and so I better shut up before my phone dies. But thank you for joining me. I love doing this. This is one of the very highest highlights of my week, and your presence here means everything to me. Even if you're watching this, I said this earlier, even if you're watching this on repeat a year, 2 years, 10 years from now, your energy is here now, right here, having an effect. In fact, some of the things I say might not mean anything to the people who are actually watching this live. But if you're watching this 10 years from now and I say something that resonates with you, we are here right now in this space together, and I am speaking to you. I am going to, once we close our space, I will share this video to my Facebook page, Perching Wolf Studios Facebook page, and I will upload it to my Perching Wolf Studios YouTube channel, where I have almost 3 years worth of these similar videos of the ceremony, videos of readings, videos of stories and songs and different little teachings about shamanism. So check that out. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also visit my website, perchingwolfstudios.net, where you can find out more about me and who I am and what I do, and you can see the different shamanic services that I offer to support you in your growth. I am here to support you. So I do readings with animal cards. I do shamanic healings like soul retrievals, like power retrieval. I do classes. In fact, I've got a couple classes coming up. I'm going to be doing a new intro class in a couple of weeks. And then on March 23rd, I'm going to be starting a whole year-long course called Deepening the Journey, which is a monthly class for an entire year where we explore different aspects of shamanism and journeying. So if that's something that interests you, you can check my website. You can find that information on my Facebook page. If you need more information, you can email me, perchingwolf@hotmail.com, or text me at, make sure I get my number right, 253-336-0383. And I look forward to helping you, serving you, supporting you, whatever that looks like. And I do personal one-on-one mentoring as well, if that appeals to you. So I am at your service, and it is my honor and my greatest joy to watch other people grow. And I feel so privileged and honored to be able to be a part of other people's journey, other people's path. I've got the best seats in the house, front row seat, getting to help people and see, oh my God, I've had the most wonderful, beautiful students and clients. I love my job. I absolutely love my job. So, anything else? I think that's it for now. So we're gonna thank those spirits for holding that space around us, holding us safe. And spirits of the earth, spirits of the air, spirits of the fire, spirits of the water, spirits of the upper world, spirits of the lower world, compassionate spirits of the middle world, the Fae, the spirits of the land, the ancestors of the land. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for holding us in your love and your light. Our work for now is done, but you are always welcome in our circles. All right, my friends. Again, let me know if there is anything I can do to support your spiritual journey, your wholeness, remembering your wholeness. And until I see you again, know that I love you, that I see you, and that I honor you. Have a wonderful week. I hope to see you next week. And go shining. Bye, everybody.